LPT request: what magically improved your life that you wish you had started sooner? Getting diagnosed and getting CPAP treatment for my sleep apnea. My energy level is through the roof. Depression is gone. And I have never been more motivated. Hip mobility exercises. Writing letters to all of my debt collectors asking them to explain my debt. Especially medical. Even when I assumed it was legit. Nearly everyone dropped the debt entirely. My credit increased exponentially and it really helped me get my finances in order. I went from having terrible credit to beautiful credit in just a few years. It saved me immensely when I needed to buy a car and helped me find an apartment. Begin nice to myself. People can be mean to you, but you don't have to be mean to yourself. Getting a new mattress. Strength training. The difference between a fat 230 and a strong 220 is night and day. Gonna sound weird, but using a tongue scraper after brushing my teeth at night. Been religious about it for the last 5 years or so, and I've noticed less issues at the dentist and I get sick about 50 less than before. Deleting work-related platforms, Teams, Outlook, etc. off my phone. Stopped watching 24 hours news channels. Living alone, not looking for a relationship. This is a small, possibly weird and specific thing. But you know how when you take off some clothes but they're not quite dirty enough for the hamper. But eventually you end up with a bunch of those. And laundry kinda gets out of control. Anyways, I've started folding clothes if I think I might wear them again. And I keep a single stack of could wear again clothes. My room has been clean ever since. Yoga with Adrienne daily. Lots of things built off of that, but the change to my body and brain from daily at home yoga was so crazy. Truly all you need is a $10 yoga mat and it can change so much. Quit drinking alcohol. It's only been a few months, but never having hangovers feels like magic. I bought a bidet a few months ago. Can't believe I used to live without one. Best $40 I've spent in probably a decade. Borrowing books from a library instead of buying them. IDK what I was thinking, especially since technology has made everything so easy. Vitamin D supplements. Ordering my prescription glasses online. Delete social media. Face skincare routine. Daily exercise. An extra large insulated water bottle. I like my water ice cold and lots of it. Overeaters Anonymous. Saved me. Regular exercise. I started taking jiu-jitsu classes. And because of that I needed to do more cardio and weight training. I've never felt better in my life. I'm 57 and I feel better than I did when I was in my 30s. I've always hated exercising. But knowing that I am getting stronger and more confident has changed how I look at the world. Wish I'd done it sooner. A bidet life changer. Eating 3 full meals a day and getting 8 hours of sleep. I felt like I was seeing and hearing in 4K after actually eating and sleeping enough upside down face. Lifting weights with purpose. Started at 48 and now at 53 I'm in the absolute best shape of my life. My heart stopped beating for 3 seconds. I'm getting a pacemaker and I am grateful and blown away by the preciousness of life. It's too bad it got to this point. But now, every moment gives me the opportunity to be kind in response to the beauty of life. Hiking and/or yoga every day. Hiking and being out in nature has done wonders for my mental health and yoga has helped. tremendously with my stress levels as well as with neck and back pain. Living closer to my daughter and grandkids. Building healthy habits and tracking my progress with them. The habits cover all areas of my life including fitness, nutrition, mental health, creativity, productivity, etc. Not magical. But starting psychotherapy has changed a lot. Wonder what my life would look like now 30 if I did it in my 20s. I started running the dishwasher every night and emptying every morning, and the kitchen is so much easier to keep clean cause dishes don't ever pile up. Accepting myself the way I am. Only found myself after botched plastic surgery. Could have been a lot better beforehand with some therapy. Running and weightlifting. I 100 quit smoking. I got off my Effexa and Xanax completely 100. Depression and anxiety were completely gone. I stopped drinking so much because I had to run and lift. I couldn't even run a half a mile when I started, so I ran as long as I could and then walked slightly uphill, all on a treadmill. Soon I was able to run the entire hour. Only did weight machines and dumbbells. I couldn't do one single pull-up or chin-up, and then I was doing more and more. It's the most powerful thing you can do for your life. Turning the shower cold at the end. Weight training. I used to bitch about work every time I went in, and now for some reason I just don't give a fuck. And go to work now without complaining. Lift about 4-5 times a week and feel significantly better. I quit smoking weed and a lot of things became much clearer. Ditching toxic people away from my life. Small but deleted TikTok a year ago and highly recommend it. Making myself a priority rather than focusing on how I can help others. Getting a diagnosis. Running. Personally, never enjoyed it when I was younger when it was treated as a penalty or punishment. But I took it up around age 30 and I'm addicted. It's also a great to listen to audiobooks. A fully funded HSA is something I've become so passionate about just because of how it has affected my life. I work in personal finance, so I always knew the benefits. But once I actually lived the benefits, I could never go back to even a PPO insurance plan. Bonus points for the fact that at 65 it's basically an IRA. Automating retirement investing. When it immediately disappears from your paycheck, you don't miss it. Obviously not everybody can do this. So I don't want to be obnoxious about it. But every little bit counts. Focusing on the breath. Think the word in as you breath in. Think the word out when you breath out. Focusing on your breathing and whatever is bothering you just fades away. I can honestly say it's made my life 10 better. Going to bed early. And getting up early and working out. I'm 40 and I wish I had done this my entire life. Practicing a daily skill. Any skill. Practice trying to execute something you currently cannot execute. If you can do it, you're not practicing. Practice doing something you can already do. Try that for the rest of your life. Journaling, specifically 2 kinds. Write out your fears and resentments, like, I have fear that, or, I have resentment because. Variations of course are totally okay. I have fear because, etc. The other kind of journaling being a gratitude list. I like to do my fears, resentments first and often earlier in the day if possible to zen me out. And then I do a gratitude list before I go to sleep.